Hello, and welcome back to Tech Support Monday. Last Wednesday, we gave you a quick overview of common scams on social media, but today, we're going deeper. Because let's face it, scammers are clever, and if you're not used to all the tech stuff, it's easy to get tricked. This video is made especially for people who don't feel very tech savvy. You don't need to be a computer expert to stay safe online. Today, we'll break down how these scams actually work, how to spot red flags, and give you simple steps to protect yourself and your loved ones. No complicated tech talk, just real-world advice. Let's get started. Let's start with the 5 most common scams people run into online and how to recognize them. Number 1, the fake giveaway scam. You'll see posts or messages that say something like, "Congratulations, you've won a free iPhone," but then they ask for your credit card info to ship it to you. That's a scam. Real giveaways don't ask you to pay to receive a prize. Number 2, account cloning. A scammer copies your friend's profile, name, and photo, then messages you pretending to be them. They might ask for help, money, or send you weird links. If something feels off, call or text your friend directly to make sure it's really them. Number 3, link bait. You get a message like, "Is this you in this video?" or "Check this out," with a strange link. Don't click it. These messages are often from hacked accounts, and the link is designed to steal your info. Number 4, romance or flirting scams. Someone pretends to like you, builds trust, and then asks for money or gifts. They might say they want to meet you, but something always comes up. If someone asks for money online and you've never met them, it's almost always a scam. Number 5, fake tech support messages. You get a message from Facebook security or Instagram support saying your account is at risk and you need to log in right away. If it came through a DM or comment, it's fake. Real tech support will never message you directly asking for your password or personal info. These scams are everywhere, and they rely on urgency and emotion to catch you off guard. But now that you know what to look out for, let's talk about how to stop them in their tracks. Here are some safety tips that most people don't talk about, but they make a huge difference, especially if you're not confident with technology. First, turn on two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It's a fancy term, but all it means is that when you log in, a code gets sent to your phone or email that makes sure it's really you. Even if a hacker has your password, they can't get in without that code. You can find this in your account settings on Facebook, Instagram, or other platforms. Second, use a different password for each website. I know it's annoying, but if you use the same password everywhere, and one site gets hacked, they can get into everything. Use a notebook, password manager, or create fun phrases like BlueDog7Cloud to make it easier to remember. Third, stop using easy passwords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, your pet's name or password are like leaving a front door wide open. A strong password mixes letters, numbers, and symbols, but you don't need to make it crazy complicated. Something like SunnyLake32 works great and is easy to remember. Fourth, be careful what you share online. Scammers use your birthday, your pet's name, or even where you went to school to guess your passwords or security questions. Keep your personal details off public profiles and don't overshare, even in private messages. Last, check the privacy settings. Most people don't realize how open their profiles are by default. Take a few minutes to go through your settings on Facebook or Instagram and make sure the only people you can trust can see your info. Let's talk about Facebook, still one of the biggest platforms out there, especially for staying in touch with family and friends. Unfortunately, it's also one of the most common places for scammers to target people. One of the biggest scams on Facebook is account cloning. Someone copies your profile or a friend's profile, same name, same photo, and starts sending messages to your friends asking for money, gift cards, or personal information. If you ever get a friend request from someone you've already been friends with, don't accept it. And if they message you something that doesn't sound like them, call them or message them separately to double check. Also, watch out for fake giveaway posts, like win a free RV or Walmart is giving away $1,000 gift cards. If it's not posted by the official brand page and verified, it's probably fake. Tips to protect yourself. Make sure your friends list is private so scammers can't clone you as easily. Use Facebook's built-in privacy checkup tool. It's super helpful. And avoid clicking on sketchy links, even if they seem to come from someone you know. Instagram may seem more visual and carefree, but scammers love it too, especially because it's full of creators, shoppers, and young users. One of the biggest scams is fake brand collaborations. A scammer pretends to be a clothing or beauty brand, might message you saying, "We love your profile. Want to be our brand ambassador?" Then they ask for a small fee to get started or for your address or payment info. Don't fall for it. Another common trick, hacked DMs. You might get a message from a friend saying, "I made this for you," with a link. These links often lead to phishing pages that steal your login info. If a message seems random or unusual, ask them in person or through another app. Tips to protect yourself on Instagram. Set your profile to private unless you're building a public brand. Don't click random links in DMs, even if they look like they come from someone you trust. Check for your login activity under Instagram settings and log out of devices you don't recognize. And make sure you turn on two-factor authentication for extra protection. Now let's talk about TikTok. It's a fun platform, but also a place where fast-moving scams can spread quickly. One of the main ones to look out for is fast money scams, sometimes called cash flipping. Someone posts a video or sends a DM claiming you can turn $100 to $1,000 instantly. Just send them the money first. That's a scam. Nobody should ever ask you to send money to get money. You might also see fake charity scams, where someone shares a sad story with a link to donate. It pulls at your heart, but the link may be malicious, or the story completely fake. And finally, beware of phishing links in comments and bios. They might say things like get free followers or see who's watching your profile, but they're often trying to steal your info. Tips for TikTok safety. Be skeptical of money offers or giveaways, especially from strangers. Avoid clicking on links or bios or comments unless you're absolutely sure they're real. Don't trust anyone who wants you to leave the app and message them on Telegram, WhatsApp, or Cash App. And report suspicious accounts or videos right away. It helps protect others too. Let's look at two more common platforms where people get caught off guard, LinkedIn and WhatsApp. On LinkedIn, scammers often pose as recruiters or hiring managers. They might message you with a great job opportunity and ask you to click a link, download a file, or provide your personal info. If you didn't apply for anything and they're suddenly offering you a remote job out of the blue, be cautious. Red flags to look out for: they won't tell you what the company they work for or they use a vague name. Their profile photo looks like a stock image. They ask for things like social security number, bank info, or ID before the real interview. On WhatsApp, a common scam is the "Hi Mom" or "Hi Dad" message. Someone pretending to be your child saying they lost their phone and need money urgently. If you get a message like that, call them directly before doing anything. Scammers play on emotions to get you to act fast. Tips for both platforms? Never send money or personal info unless you've verified who you're talking to. Avoid clicking on links in messages from unknown numbers. And when in doubt, double check on another platform or by phone. Now, let's talk about Snapchat and online dating scams, which often go hand in hand. These scams usually start with someone pretending to be attractive, friendly, or flirty. They'll message you, maybe send some pictures, and then ask for your photos. It can feel like a real connection, but it's often a scam. This is called catfishing, when someone uses a fake photo or stolen identities to trick people into thinking they're someone else. The most dangerous twist is sextortion. That's when the scammer asks for compromising photos, then threatens to share them unless you pay them money. It's scary, and sadly it's common. Here's what you need to know. Never send intimate photos unless you trust the other person. You can't be sure who's on the other end. If someone refuses to video chat or gets weird when you ask to verify who they are, they're probably not who they claim to be. Snapchat will never message you directly about security issues. If you get a snap saying your account will be deleted unless you click a link, it's fake. And if you've ever already shared something personal or feel threatened, you are not alone. Don't pay, don't engage, block, report, and reach out for help. Platforms like Snapchat and Instagram have report tools, and in serious cases, you should consider contacting the local authorities. If you're watching this and thinking, I may have already been tricked, don't panic. It happens to people every day. Here's what to do. Step 1, change your password right away. Make it strong and something you'll never used before. Step 2, turn on two-factor authentication. That's the feature that sends you a code or text by email when logging in. It adds a huge layer of protection. Step 3, log out of other devices. Most platforms have a where you're logged in option under settings. You can sign out of any unknown devices there. Step 4, report the scam to the platform. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, they all have report options for fake accounts, stolen content, and scams. Step 5, Let your friends and family know. If your account was sending strange messages, tell people not to click anything and you didn't send on purpose. And finally, don't feel ashamed. These scams are designed to trick smart, kind, trusting people. You're not alone, and now you're one step ahead. Nope, that's a scam. Instagram never charges you through DMs or messages for verification. If you want to apply for a blue check mark, you can do it directly through your account settings, and payment, if applicable, will always happen within the app, not through a link to or third-party person. Yes, Pinterest has its own type of scams, usually in the form of fake pins. Some scammers create pins with eye-catching content like free download or weight loss secrets that actually lead to phishing websites or install malware. Always check the source website of a pin before you clicking, and avoid pins that lead to sketchy or unrelated URLs. Good question. If you clicked but didn't enter any login info or download anything, you're probably okay. Just to be safe, clear your browser history and cookies and run a virus scan if you're on a computer. If you did enter your login info, change your password immediately and enable two-factor authentication. Great question, because some hackers like to wait in the background. Even if nothing looks wrong now, a hacker may quietly monitor your account for weeks or even months before doing anything suspicious. They often wait for the right time to send a message, change a password, or try a scam. That's why it's smart to check your login activity regularly. Most platforms show you a list of devices and locations that have access to your account. If you see something you don't recognize, log out of all sessions and change your password right away. Don't wait. This is a common scam, and you're right to be cautious. If you're not close enough to call, try checking these things. Look at their profile. A fake account often has very few posts or friends, and it may only have recently been created. If you're already friends with that person and you suddenly get another friend request or a message from that second account, that's a huge red flag. You can also ask a casual question only the real person would know, like, "Hey, weren't you at that mutual event we went to?" A scammer probably won't answer correctly or might avoid it. If in doubt, don't click any links or share any info, and report the profile to Facebook. It's better to be safe even if you feel unsure. This is a serious concern, especially for scams targeting teens for photos or personal info. Talk to your teen about never sharing private photos or personal details, even if someone seems friendly. You can enable Snapchat's privacy settings to restrict who can contact them and regularly check their friends list together. Open communication is key. They should feel safe coming to you if anything weird happens. Yes, that's a classic LinkedIn scam. Real promotions or ad boosts on LinkedIn are done through official channels only, like LinkedIn ads. Any message you get about paid boosts or job guarantees is likely a scam trying to get your money or data. Ignore and report those messages right away. That's a wrap for today's Tech Support Monday. Let's quickly recap. Social media scams are everywhere, from fake giveaways and phishing links to catfishing and emotional manipulation. But now you know how to spot them, and you've got the tools to protect yourself. Remember, don't click on suspicious links. Never send money or photos to someone you don't fully know. Turn on two-factor authentication, and if something feels off, slow down and double check. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever received a weird message or almost fallen for a scam? Or maybe you have a question about something you saw online but weren't sure about. Drop your question or story in the comments and we might feature it in next Monday's video. And if you're ready to build a secure and professional website without all the tech overwhelm, visit us at 123mapwebsites.com. We make web building as easy as 123. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there. I'll see you next time.